Testing one, two. Hey, you TV followers, viewers, listeners. Hope the video is a little better. The stream is a little better, less choppy, and a little clearer for you guys on today. I had that the Noah's Ark topic, Curse of the Son of Ham, his grandson Canaan. It was a very great, insightful topic. So even if a lot of people didn't get to hear it, I'm glad I shared it because the main goal is for people to read that title, have some interest art, and for them to go research the story anywhere anyway on their own. So please, on a professional level, you guys forgive us when the lives come out choppy and kind of like glitchy. Okay, feel free to scroll past those, but for sure, when we're talking about you will make it TV live stream topics, not all of them sound that way. Just feel free to tune to segments right here with You Will Make It TV in our live video section. Brought to you by Crown Publishing Content. Feel free to also subscribe to my other channel, Crown Publishing Content, if you'd like. But Crown Publishing, You Will Make It TV is brought to you from there. And that's why I'm a great candidate. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you haven't become a subscriber yet, you're 100% invited anytime. Share, like, and subscribe. These are three free ways to show your support at the access of just a click on your screen, okay? The subscribe, a golden bell right there under our live title name and with the golden bell, and that's how you are able to receive notifications moving forward. Not just when you're available, not just when you think we're going to be live. Literally, every time we go live. Once you become a subscriber, you at least see a notification. We pop up in your stream feed, and it'll show you that we're live. So, anyways, let me tell y'all. The topic today, I feel like I would be a good candidate because the question is, how will AI technology eventually affect companies, artistry type industries, original creators, like the type of artwork we're talking about? People used to they still do like woodwork. Like art is not just digital, what are those things, NFTs and all that, and anime. Art comes in many different forms, and I just believe no matter how many AI or how advanced it gets, some work is still going to be quality just because a human being did it. I don't care. And AI can never make me feel insecure about myself because I was here first. I'll tell one of the machines myself. The day the AI try to start that with Arthur Sherry, I'm going to be like, look, AI, now I was publishing and writing since the age of 3. I'd love to draw pictures and paint, and I was here before you. Now, it's not here for us to compete with, or is that what people are starting to feel like? It was always totally okay for you to have a imagery in your head and you try to bring that out to light where you can share it with others. What do we think art festivals are? Museum exhibitions are, okay? So I don't think it's nothing wrong with creating to help people to bring this imagery, not and keep it alive for sure. Like, we don't want to see art go out the window. It's just like, why is it getting more robotic? All art cannot be shit bots, but I don't know. This is my, anything I state on this stream is just my opinions, comments, view. Okay, we never came here and said anything is the facts, but my reaction sometimes is from others. My initial reaction to certain news and things that change, laws, you name it. AI is not a law. That's what I was going to mention when it comes to my reaction. We didn't ask for AI last I checked. All I'm saying is everybody gets to create their creations. You see, some people even said they don't want it out here. They already see how it's dangerous. What are y'all opinions in the comments? Do you feel like AI should stay on the market? I mean, it don't matter what we think. At least we can share our thoughts. Because they're just like, if I wake up tomorrow talking about I don't want no more iPhones in the world, that don't mean Apple's going to stop making them. It's just my opinions. Do y'all think, yeah, some people already say that they see the dangers and how realistic and Even the robots, they have robots that look just like humans. I'm not teaching anybody anything new here. It's called an insightful topic discussion. And we should be able to give our reactions to these things. Did we sign a petition saying, yes, in the year 2025, we want a stronger, even stronger AI tools rolled out? I don't remember anybody saying it. The tech companies decide that. So I think it would be a little safer when they create these things. You need stipulations, rules, protection laws, guidelines, and stuff that tell people where to draw the line. Because unfortunately, people don't, they're not going to just do that on their own. They're not just going to get on the internet and create things and not and draw the line for themselves. I'm trying to give a brighter perception about it. People ain't finna do the right thing in integrity on the internet. I mean, it makes us feel out of contract and say we're going to do that. People don't pay attention to the words when they first sign up for a social media account or Gmail, you name it. Anything that has to do with the worldwide internet, when you sign up these days, and it got to do with a subscription of some sort, or becoming a, you know, please guys, where are the days when Star Telegram just threw the newspapers at our doors? Nobody could be manipulated then, if you ask me. Still, everything comes with a cost, and with every value, there's a decrease in another place. Because we lose trees just for those papers to be produced. But, I was like, oh my God, did I miss something? I came in between the two eras. But I wanted different people of ages to give their opinions here. In our comment section, it's cool. After we post it, or you guys, shout out to you guys out there. Happy Sunday. Happy 4th of July weekend from You Will Make It TV family to y'all's. I just feel like don't ever create nothing new. Even chemical bottles come with precautions on the back of them. Y'all like, you can't compare AI to chemicals? I guess I can. They're both can be toxic. Nobody said it's used for toxic purposes all the time. But AI can be just as toxic, it looks like, as chemical spray bottles. Anything else you buy is going to have the labels on it. We appreciate our dear country for that, for sure. It's up to you whether you read the labels or believe in the labels or even care enough to read them, you know, before you continue to indulge. But still, these internet things need to come with as much labels, if you ask me, like as many. Which, like I said, they do try to. There's usually disclaimers like, you hit I agree, I want to sign up, I want to make this AI. Even to use those AI apps, that's why I'm talking about it. If you think it's just an app you jump on and use, you're crazy. You have to sign up for most of this stuff, no matter how fast or slow they roll it out. At some point, your identity is involved. You're signing up for an account. And that's why people use other identities, I guess. They don't even want to be themselves on the internet, but you're trusting people to be themselves in real life. And the ones of us that are still as much in touch with reality as we can be, we're starting to be looked at as the crazy ones. That's the only reason I say AI can be a little toxic. So I'm going to get a few more points here, because they might not be taking it back. Ain't nobody finna end AI tools and ban them off the internet and Google Play just because some of us don't. Well, we keep crying out the dangers we see. Even with something like abortions, right? I hate to go here. It took many years before people were really standing up. Like, they can say they're best today. They're the best because they stand up for abortions. But really, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, were people standing up as much? Did we have as many laws in place or protections in place or regulations if people wanted something, you know, that to stop? That's what I'm saying. Nothing was and changed and done overnight anyway. I'm not saying we should get rid of AI, but let's pay attention. Let's pay attention for real. I sat here and watched some compilations of different videos that were supposed to be AI influencers. Pretty much look like real people. Like, they didn't look animated at all. That's what we mean when we say real people. A publisher with no animation when they see it. Okay? They would know, like some of us, we were already digitally designing images, clip arts, and book covers in my case, You were at least getting familiar with how, and that's where you can appreciate AI. What do y'all mean? That's something like a still image though, like for your own work. That is how I see how AI can help business owners. It's like I see the pros and the cons on both sides. People that's really trying to make some money and get creative and use AI tools and nothing but, they're actually going to be able to do that. They're already doing it. What is my point? You can use a whole AI tool and probably have a book quicker, whereas it used to take us 3 to 6 months on average to finish a book. People people are going to be able to do this probably in like a week or two. It used to take maybe a year or two, depending on what the book about. A Hollywood movie probably used to take. That's probably why they created it, to save some costs. Cause y'all see the little rapper AI Mika I have right there on the thumbnail. That's a AI rapper they created already. I was gonna read a little article about him a little bit in a minute right here on the channel. This to your sister and tell her to unlock it for me because I don't know the code. But I was trying to look it up. But I saw that. It says he came out around 2022. The AI Mika rapper. And my first reaction is like, okay, so even if you're introducing the idea to us, why you gotta look so robotic and evil? Cause y'all know avatars, people make them as creative as they. I guess that's the point. I wouldn't say he looks evil. He got green eyes, green hair, different color hair. That's what the rappers do for real. Some of them now, it's kind of like the trend. It's like the darker you can look, the more creative. You know what I'm saying? The more different. Your hair ain't like everybody. I saw one rapper. He had chains. He wanted to get the chains. I don't know how to explain this to y'all. The chains were his hair. You know how a man can have braids or dreads or something. He didn't have those. He had chains, metal chains like that you wear on your neck. Okay, for jewelry, and all the chains had diamonds in it. I don't know which rapper that was. Who is that I'm talking about, y'all? Ain't he from another country? He have chains, and I'm like, what? Out of his hair? Like people would go the distance to. They were already getting to that. It looked like to be the most original, the most creative, the most standing out. It's crazy. You don't need a computer to help you do that. I was gonna ask before MacBooks and a lot of these more advanced devices. We're not talking about AI for a second, just the devices. Because we know if you don't have a compatible device, you're probably not gonna even be able to use AI tools. Okay, but with the devices, how do we think they were publishing books and newspapers and stuff before AI? I just don't want us original public, any one of us that was in the publishing industry a little bit, or people that are, there's people in school for journalism right now, I guarantee you. As I sit in my home and probably are just trying to expand some goals I was working on, there are people in school, like starting at, we all at different levels of the industry. Anywhere you go, like organization, industry, career, school, there's always, y'all can't tell me otherwise, there's always like this sense of competition. It's weird. They probably like, that's just your life. No. Because I say it's healthy in a way. I was talking about the Mean Girls Regina George movie a little bit. I would never say it's healthy to bully. But if you're trying to keep an industry booming all together, you wouldn't keep an industry booming with one person. There's usually a top 10. Let's start there. A top 20. A top 25. Come on, man. A top 100. Even if you're talking about the NFL drafts. I don't know everything, but ain't no one industry ever stayed alive for one person. Let's really think about the great deception here. Like one person literally keeps a whole genre. You mean to tell me one country singer keeps a whole genre of country music relevant? That's never been that. All you can do is get used to the greats or something. There's always been a top 10, top 20, top 25, top 100. If you go to some of your jobs today, they pick a career person of the year other month, every month. You just don't know about it. And that's a problem, really. You know, if you can't be one of the best in what you do, why are you there? I'm reminding everybody, ain't no one best uh kept a whole industry, okay? So even if they come out with more AI rappers, we're just talking about the AI. Why was that one of the things, the first things they showed us? Two. I have so many questions. Oh, alright, something just popped up about Drake here. In my research of AI rappers, just a little jokey joke they made on Billboard.com. Recently, they said something. I'm gonna just read it verbatim here. It says, only one word really describes Drake's shift from objecting to an AI impersonation. See, many rappers are already thinking about getting into it. I don't know what people thought auto-tune was. People fell in love with auto-tune from the first time they heard it, if you ask me. I'm a music lover myself, but in my opinion, auto-tune can be kind of overused. Yeah, auto-tune. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I said auto-tune is a form of AI, but people have always loved auto-tune. I just feel like they can abuse it a little bit. I don't know. They be like, it just sound like a robot. If y'all want a good example of who used auto-tune in a health without like overdoing it and making it sound cute and pretty like it should probably, was the Trolls movie. Trolls. I don't know if that's a Pixar or a Disney movie. A DreamWorks. Baby, what is Trolls? Trolls ain't a Disney movie, is it? No, they did a great job with auto-tune. I need to see who produced Trolls. All those little things could sing. You know, the voice actors they had that were singing for them. But I did notice they use a lot of auto-tune in some of their music. You know, and the kids love it. It's like they already kind of rolling that type of technology. You know, getting us kind of familiar with it. Testing the waters. Like you said, though, let me finish reading about Drake. Some people are already thinking about, it says, shifting from objecting to an AI impersonation of him to using similar technology to add imitations of Tupac. Oh, maybe this was another project Drake was working on. I don't know. And Snoop Dogg to his Kendrick Lamar diss track, Tailor Made Freestyle. Drake had a bar mitzvah themed 31st birthday, so he probably knows the term. Does Eminem use AI? To help M channel his younger self, Metaphysics provided another of its products, the AI mirror. So it's just all kind of things apparently this technology can help you do. Yeah, we're trying to read about what AI mirror is. It's built around a huge 85-inch LED monitor. The AI mirror has a camera and a soft light that work together to allow people to walk up and see live AI projected onto their face. Wow. So this how it worked? Okay. This was an article also published by Billboard in 2024. They're like a reporting news for celebrity business, you know. Nicki Minaj posted. It's just I'm just kind of using some celebrities. It's already saying have already gotten off into that. Maybe it makes their work a little more. We should interview them, you know, about that. It got to be a lot of work. It always was for entertainers to travel, go on tours, photo shoots every day. And now they have a technology that they can make an image of Nicki Minaj right now. It looked like she really was at a photo shoot and took it, but it's AI mirror. It tells us right here on Google. You could think that's a photo of them on a album cover, but this time they didn't have to do so much work. AI generated that album cover with their face right there on it. You know what I mean? to some people, I can see how that's more convenient. I mean, we can't be mad at them. I just said everything needs a line that, you know what I'm saying, like some guidelines, because people do not use that all the time. They can use it for what they want to when you don't have guidelines. A line that's drawn, people don't draw that for themselves all the time. So yeah, it says this AI mirror has a camera and a light that work together to allow people to walk up and see a live AI projected onto their face. Imagine it. Maybe it just kind of creates a what's that called? Like an avatar image view to use. I'm trying to ask myself, like, would that be more convenient? I mean, yeah, we've been working hard out here, but does that take away from hard work? Remember me mentioning Star Telegram? That's how we used to get the news. Or I didn't want to just name Star Telegram. I'm using them for example, but Jet Magazine. We had just things that real publishers, real magazine agents got together, put together these stories, real reporting. You didn't have the story unless you showed up and got it yourself. What happened to those days? Um, let's see. Nicki Minaj posted a number of more than likely AI generated images promoting her latest single, Press Play. This is posted by a news forum called Futurism.com. Some just say, have their opinions when they do the reaction. They feel like some of her album images, because you know what's next. Y'all know how we usually get a music video after an artist. We're not just talking about rappers. Any artist might put out a music video. Country singers, everybody do it. Pop stars. But now it's like we finna be just watching avatars and robots on TV and just say, oh, that's Nicki Minaj, though we still remember who Nicki Minaj was, like when she started out as human. I feel like as long as people have fun with it and really use it for work and entertainment and not try to overdo it, it's just another feature. It's another advancement in technology that actually could be of greater good. But like I said, does it come at the expense of others suffering because they don't know how to use it? I don't think it would be that way. I think they're actually here soon, probably even are going to be introducing AI like education center tools as well in the schools. That's how you get a generation to catch up with what you're rolling out. You know what I mean? Like, if people start using it more for their schoolwork, you don't want AI used too much. That's what I said. Is that how the kids gonna come to school with avatars? They ain't even gotta leave home. They come to school, they check the attendance, and they're checking to see if your avatar logged in. That's it. They kind of go in that direction. What's that one app? It's kind of like, it was a purple thing, not Duolingo. It's like an app they have the parents download when they first. It's an app, not Duolingo. It's like y'all have these avatars, these little furries. I remember. Is it Dojo? Class Dojo? I don't know. Like, it's certain things, but it already have an avatar. Like, the kid can choose an avatar, the mom can choose an avatar, and it's a platform you actually can use to keep up with your child's progress throughout the year. Y'all saying what's bad about it? If they have avatars, they don't have to. It could just say the kid's name and they sign up with an account like we used to. Like I said, they're already kind of like getting the younger generation more familiar. If anything, they'll be more familiar with it than us. We were just adults when it rolled out, and it showed what the adults of this generation was willing to do with it. They're already doing it. Back to what I said, they have influencers that already they look, it's like a AI video. So let me try to put this in perspective to people. You can write a story down on a piece of paper. Let's say it's about a little boy who went to dog. You write a story on a piece of paper. You can copy and paste that story onto an AI generated video generator, and it will turn those words into a whole video. It's crazy. Like, they tell it who face to use. Who it's weird. It can center a whole story. I'm one of those that's wondering too. When people type in these stories, do we have like weirdos out here that's running around here actually trying to turn people's stories into some AI generated caption? Well, we don't know. Only time can tell. But let's say Jeannie next door typed in an AI story last night in her app, and she wanted it to be about two girls that got lost in the jungle, and two panthers were following them, and they will really try to create these scenes, and they showed us they can create them. It's called Hollywood. They set up the stage props, the characters, the wardrobe. Cause how else do you control an actor? It does make me wonder. Actors of all people recently were on strike, and I think it was during the pandemic. Don't get me wrong, a lot of movies came out. Then another version of Black Panther, it was like part 2 or part 3 or something, that came out during the pandemic. So let me clarify what I'm saying. There were movies that were produced during the pandemic. Like, the actors and stuff was going through stuff too. They had to wear a mask on set and probably stuff the mask back in their pocket just to record a scene. And I actually appreciate the industry for showing at the time that those global pandemic effects were also having their effects on them. And a lot of actors like went on strike then. The strike was, I think they were requesting or demanding more pay. Even they were. Doctors were. Teachers were. But when it leaked over into the publishing industry, I was like, wow, the entertainment and publishing and Hollywood industry like that, you never thought you would see quote unquote struggling. Yep, actors went on strike. Some of the artists. So maybe this is a form of one of the solutions that have been put together here. Like, hey, what if y'all can actually do less work, still make as much money, maybe double the money? Because it really is unlimited work. Your avatar can make you look like you at every show, you doing music nonstop, boom, boom, boom. I just hope it don't get too. I know that AI can never be realer than us. You can make it a reality. That's all you can do. As far as what's more authentic, it's always gonna be the people, the human's image that you even made those out of. We're realer. Like, that's just a part of our new realities. Any new advancement in technology you come up with, you make that our reality. We never sit up and tell somebody what to go invent or create, but they'll try to control it over some people and be out here creating stuff they didn't even get our vote or petition that we agree with. We know if something don't exist at all, not one person will have access to it. What you mean? Or only special people with special clearances would have access to it. Anything you keep making a free for all, that God already gave us our natural free for alls. Everything that's supposed to be free was already there. But if you if you go and make creations on your own, keep it valuable. It's just gonna be for everybody. Like the first 2, 3, 4 years it rolls out. I don't know. First 2, 3 years AI out. Any and everybody already can use it. Even with Google glasses, Apple glasses and stuff. You need a certain amount of money to be able to get you a pair. What do people mean? AI, you probably need a little money too. That's just a monthly subscription. But I was saying those monthly subscriptions, guys, are not just about what you're paying so you can have access to an app. You are also inputting at that very moment your personal information just to say, hey, I sign up as a subscriber. I want to use this. And then usually when you do that, you get unlimited access to whatever that app is and its features depending on how much you pay. And I'm kind of glad they're making new apps. You just have to look into things before you sign up for it. every app is not like safe just because it's on Google Play. I don't know. I don't believe it. People create new apps every day. They just make them. We know they make them for. You got to watch the apps you download though. You mess around and then gave a app creator access to your whole phone and device because you just downloaded something. It really wasn't an app. It was more like spam. It was more like something that. So I try to watch some of those apps on Google Play just because it looked like a fun game, a fun journal app, a fun AI app. I'm not finna just. They need to watch that. People really do. You just say AI app and you download it. AI mirror, AI. Make sure it's a legit. First of all, go research more of these apps. We'll find out a lot. Um, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it though. Shout out to the July birthday holders out there in the world. Happy birthday all the way through the 31st, y'all. And I really do encourage and hope that everybody has a beautiful July. It's so funny almost how it seems like the summer's flying by. The winters are seeming longer and the summers are flying by. So make sure you go out there, enjoy your loved ones, enjoy that beautiful sun. Enjoy yourself while it's here. Because, you know, the cold weather is never fun. Fall has always been my favorite season. They want to be me to be scared of fall. I love fall or falling. I don't care how you put it. Y'all know I'm a poet, but fall. I was born in that time, and then it's just natural. Like when the fall comes, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, and you just love it. I love the fall. So the fall is almost approaching. That was my whole reason of bringing it up. But how does this affect publishing industries? People that was once doing publishing newspapers, magazines, journals. Probably not too much, but like, are they still gonna keep the same type of business if people can just go log in an AI app and create their own artwork? Like, why would they need you to maybe that's why people got mad. And take that out on a one person, a group of people. How is that their fault? And you created the AI. Most magazine, like newspaper companies right now, like they've already merged to, they may have a Twitter, they may have an IG their own, they might have a Facebook page. It's not unlikely for any business these days, not just publishing. We're talking about them for a reason. Publishing and media. People always did assume that the media tries to control the narrative of everything. Wouldn't you say they're trying to keep up with doing that or something? They're even willing to make AI creation. Now it's like more people can just get on here and say whatever. I know. I've been looking at it too. And even hide behind an AI face, an AI voice. We don't know whether you know you're using your voice when you use it. You know you're showing you when you use it. That's why, as much as I can, I'll still take still pictures and videos of myself because it's no missing it. Kind of like you can tell when you look at a 3G model phone today versus a 5G model phone today. It's gonna show in the quality. What am I trying to describe? Like when you turn on a 3G phone, how it look on the screen, you're gonna tell it's outdated. Okay, that's a good thing though when we talk about AI video recreations and people just being able to stick a face on it. Uh, yeah, it's like maybe people feel like they had to find a way that people can say what they really want to say without even showing their face in real voice. That's pretty much what an AI creation is. It's like avatar type stuff. You're just creating a art to speak for you. I was just saying, let's not take the respect where it's due from those that had been doing it before AI was here. We could always tell a story with different forms of imagery. Puppet shows are still a very big thing today. I do say it was a bigger deal back when I was little. And that's just in the probably past 30 years, puppet shows. Because outside of what you had on TV, it wasn't so many computers and devices everywhere. These are the type of shows kids would enjoy to go see, like circuses, the zoo. Field trips were more common. It's like people don't care about all that today. They jumping on AI features and games that allow them to use avatars where they can escape their reality a little bit. Almost like people sacrificing their own reality for a virtual one. And the world telling them, yeah, it's okay. We created it for you to do that. But what else is going on? How does this affect us in the long run? We know, was it Total Recall? One of the movies kind of showed through our imagery, once again, through a movie screen, how people can literally one day just be plugged up to some type of cyber glasses. What are those virtual glasses? It's going to get to that day. Everybody in their house, and they pretty much glued to these devices, living their lives outside through these devices. Right now, they're just phones, tablets, and computers and stuff. These devices in Total Recall and other robot movies that try to show us what it might be like in the future definitely always include VR glasses. That's why all of us were like, those of us that were kind of raised up watching those movies and stuff too, when we actually saw it, like, oh my God, they actually have VR glasses. They might have introduced them like, oh, these just for video games. Okay. Because Metaverse had been discussed in the past for trying to bring out something similar that would allow people to access social media through AI glasses. I think it's safe in a way because it's like at least people wouldn't have to log in where people can hack their stuff all the time. They're logging in. They said these one Apple, something they're creating, they can think their way into the apps. Literally, like it's gonna be programmed to your mind. Some of these future VR glasses they're gonna have. You don't have to touch a touch screen. We had it good doing it. We had it, what was wrong with that? But people start using it, touching, crossing that line. Now we need VR glasses where people can think into it. I would still say anything you create, there's always somebody on the other side who controls it too. That's what's scary. It's always the consumer's choice if they purchase. I don't care how modern the technology is, if they even choose to indulge in it. Some might say, no, I'm going to stay right here while social media is just like this. But we'll see a big difference when it roll out. How a lot of people speaking right now saying they don't agree with AI, they're going to be some of the first ones on it. When those virtual glasses come out, where they already out, but I'm saying, just like over time, the value of something gets to more where everybody can afford it because it's doing it well. And when that happens with VR glasses, and people can just think their way into apps and smart apps, it'll be a new pack of the lost sheep, if you will, and that will be the ones who can't navigate their lives with AI. That's what I see coming. You're always the big dog as long as you know what mostly people use and consume and try to sit there and control it. You're going to always be the big dog. I didn't say if you're evil or a good one, but we must keep that in mind. Where are the papers, too, that protect the people from crimes that can happen with AI videos? How do you report that? Hey, somebody took my face and put me on a fake body and had me doing something. How do you say that? So they have to, that's where they've been messing up with me. You rolling out with this technology and new stuff and advancements quick. Or the COVID shot real quick. But when it comes to certain things, it's like slow. And it just make you wonder, like, okay, where are the laws and rules and guidelines or stipulations to the uses of these features? Tell people when they sign up what can happen to them if they're on there abusing it. Any type of AI tool or feature. I say Google Voice, AI Mirror, AI Image, AI Video. Let them know. Let them know their rights with intellectual properties and what can happen to them if those. And is this being taught in school in the United States? I think you start learning about copyright, plagiarism, and at least the basics right in high school. Because now you're writing more papers and essays, and you have to cite them for your teacher. So I would believe the average American kid who went to school in our U.S. Department of Education systems, they were taught about what copyright, what every teacher done told you. You get caught copying, there's going to be penalties with your grade. We can't grade yours as fair and you sat there and copied somebody the whole time. It's always been that way. And people learned this in school. And to me, there are people who could try to hide behind yet another advancement technology tool to be somebody else. It's just like, how far are they going to go with it? They're trying to get so far away from being humans. Just jump out their body and it can be anything. AI or human, long as they can control something. Thank you guys for tuning in to another segment where You Will Make It TV, another live segment. Don't forget to give this video a like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back with more insightful topics this week. Make sure you subscribe so that your YouTube feed lets you know when You Will Make It TV is live. We love you. Have a beautiful Sunday.